Dearest readers,
we're f***ing back. Welcome back, pop stars. I'm Rizzo.
I'm Benji.
And this is Bridgerton Season 3. 4 years later, 100,000 subscribers, and we are back, baby. Well, it's been 2 years since the last season, but 4 years since we started that. That's wild to me.
Crazy.
Every time we've watched it, I've always thought to myself, is this still gonna hold up? Is this still gonna be the same thing we fell in love with? And so far, it has been.
Yeah. There's a progression of enjoyment, and as the story progresses and we fill out learning about the characters and getting more intimate with all of them, it's just like, now we are Bridgertons.
So what are you most excited for going into season 3?
I am intrigued. What is Colin gonna have to do to earn Penelope? Like, to earn that, to earn his way back into our hearts. And you know what? I think he's gonna have to pine after her for a little bit. I want to see him pick her over other women, and not just because he maybe feels like, this is the easy choice, you know?
I will say I've changed a lot in the last few years of watching this show. And for me, I think there's a very 21st century way of viewing the series. And when you view it from a 21st century lens, it's very easy to say, hey, this person's doing this wrong or this person's doing this wrong. I'm viewing this from a 19th century lens, and you know what? They're all doing what they can in a society that basically demeans women. I'm neither Team Penn nor Team Eloise anymore.
He's team, girl, get your bag.
Yes, I am team girl, get your bag. Do I agree with points that Eloise made? Yeah. Do I agree with points that Penelope made? Absolutely. Did I agree with Marina for trying to secure herself a future with a husband who wouldn't toss her out because we live in a society where if you're pregnant and you're not married, you're basically trash? Absolutely agree with her. You can't get me to fight against these women. It's not gonna happen. It's a 19th century lens I'm looking through, and they're just doing what they can.
You're a fucking idiot.
Well, Benji, are you ready?
I think I'm ready for this.
Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, engage.
Somebody will be engaged at the end of this.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Ew, it's happening.
This is a serious reaction.
It's never been
it's
serious.
At last, London's fashionable set has made its return. And so, too, has...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we've got a new color.
Good to be home.
Do you have money now? Because I know they kicked out their uncle.
begins
Right.
the question.
Seems like they definitely have
Hell
money.
yeah. I love Miss Featherington.
The minted debutante will shine the brightest.
Seems as though your businesses are thriving.
Oh, shit.
This is yours.
Nice. Collab.
I know. I love that.
Let us not forget, should we all need a little excitement, there is another Bridgerton
who is it
making
this
her
time?
debut this year.
Is
I
it
cannot hear anything.
Benedict?
Probably because she knows we're out.
walking up as she said
No,
it?
this is the new
This is...
were last year.
This is not
Francesca,
last year.
which I feel bad for the original actress.
Yeah, that sucks.
Perhaps she's been stunned into silence by the beauty of that giant feather. I cannot wait to wear one.
We're not ready to go?
Hell yeah.
Ah, they didn't disappear.
Look, some people can show up for the second season. Looking at you, Ray Jean Page.
Would you mind asking whoever is playing downstairs to quieten down?
I can try, but is that not in fact?
Well, there you are.
Oh, she's already out and ready.
Francesca?
Why do you look a little different?
You've gotten rather good.
How did you get down here? I've been outside your door all morning.
I woke up early,
They
got
left the
dressed,
other
took breakfast
actress
in the
in
garden,
there.
because it is just another day.
Was that their way of, like, kind of commenting on
Perhaps
it?
you do not need to worry so much.
Be clever, subtle.
You do realise what tune she was playing just now, don't you?
No.
Mozart's funeral march.
Oh.
Yeah. I love how colorful her dresses are. He's
I
all
think the
there.
Featheringtons have always been a sunny spot.
Yeah.
What are they all squawking about?
Kind of why it's hard to hate them.
I know. It's just like, you're just so fun to look at. He got his glow up. That's
snap.
right. And he kept some sideburn, too.
I know. I feel like every other guy is basically like, no sideburns.
They're like, chop it off.
Fucking presentation traffic.
He goes up to Francesca.
Who are you? Who the hell is this? When did we get one of these?
Why would you?
Oh, I love seeing Kate with them, though.
Yeah. If only we could get Daphne and the Duke. Yeah, Bridgerton. Yeah.
You must tell us all about your adventures.
Yes. Upon your return last season,
Ah, I see. You're trying to make me like him, but I will not be swayed.
we'd heard all about your toil across the Mediterranean Sea by the time we broke our first fast.
Indeed. Under what foreign sun did you apparently get so sturdy?
Wow.
I shall not bore you with details. What have you done with our brother?
This time away was
What
exactly
have you
what I
done with
needed.
our brother? You were
He's
all
given me
stick in the
some
mud
sense
2
of
seasons ago.
Proportion.
I should like some proportion.
Who are you again? It's Gregory. I know.
We haven't gotten all 4 brothers in one scene before.
If we have, it's not really ever been that much of a focus.
Yeah.
Miss Anne Hartigan, presented by her mother.
But we got to start getting the 2 little ones in all the scenes.
So we know who
so
they are?
we can like them.
Yeah, I know. I like Hyacinth, but Gregory definitely was
Stowell.
only in 1 or 2 scenes.
Yeah, it's like if we don't know who they are, we're not going to care about their season when it comes. Oh. Nice.
Miss
Oh, she's bored.
Shall I fetch your refreshment, Your Majesty?
Wait, there's
Perhaps
a
a
Bridgerton
casket.
coming.
The lack of interest here today shall usher me to an early
What's his name
grave
again?
at any moment.
Brimsley! Thank you.
Since when are you one who simply glides in?
Oh, now he's got
Since
the
when do you
fun
wear so many ruffles?
vests.
It is the style of the season. It is your debut, Francesca. Are you not excited?
I suppose entering society means I might meet someone. Would be pleasant to have my own house.
Supposed to say, do you want to meet
You're
someone?
only a week back from Bath and already you are eager to escape us.
I simply could use some peace.
I'm afraid if peace is what you are after, then this may all be rather overwhelming.
Yep.
Miss Francesca Bridgerton.
What do you think she's judging by? Is it like purely looks, or is there like a stride?
I think looks, grace,
Your
presence,
Majesty.
like all that kind of stuff.
We've had good luck with Bridgertons.
No, I fucking haven't.
I've had entertainment with me. They've kept me on my toes.
They've kept me on my queenly toes.
Good luck.
That's all I can say. They are entertaining, but they are stressful.
They are Bridger tons of fun, but also Bridger tons of drama.
Flawless, my dear.
But what did that mean?
I think she liked her.
Oh, he's leaning into that. Oh, the winks.
He was winking at me.
If it were to please my bride, I would wed you a second time. A third. As many as it
I didn't get a chance to rewatch the second season.
Spend all of our
I don't think we
dear-departed
saw
Aunt
him
Petunia's
before.
money in the process.
I had remembered him.
Thank goodness Aunt Petunia died.
Today we return to society in good standing, our finances in order,
Thank
and without
God.
any man telling us what to do.
Thank
Let
God.
us enjoy this day.
I am on team get your bag. You can't make me hate these women.
Girl, get your bag.
But will anyone really believe that a spinster who never owned so much as a donkey cart would have a fortune to leave to you?
I don't give
a flip.
No one in London knows how she lived. For all they know, she could have been hiding jars of coin under her floors.
The truth has a way of rearing its ugly head. But
Are you gonna tell?
It does. This is their
Yeah.
arc every season. Is
Take it
we're
you are
doing well.
finally done
No, we're
with
not.
daydreaming.
Oh, maybe we will again.
But will Penelope be the one to throw them under the bus?
No. If they treat her well, maybe not.
She's got a gun to their head and they don't even know it.
Right?
Oh my God, I forgot how much I wanted lemonade last time we watched.
Did all the girls this morning leave that much to be desired?
You do seem rather preoccupied.
Goodness, ruffles are in
Do you
season
find
this
yourself
season,
back in
aren't
town
they?
for any particular
fashion
reason?
this
In
season.
search of something or
Someone.
If you're asking if I came back to take a wife this season, I'm afraid the answer may disappoint. Although, if there is one thing I learned on my travels, it is forever to expect the unexpected.
Well, he's just a modern day boy, isn't he?
Okay. He's like, maybe I'll take a wife if you impress me.
Oh, is that Philippa? I like the weird cheese couple. I never remember their names, but they're cute.
The cheese couple.
The cheese couple. The cheese couple.
Gotta pay the cheese couple when you did the cheese couple.
God, I hate ourselves for singing that.
It's just fun to say.
Oh,
Oh, awkward. How long has it been since we've talked?
Oh, look. If it isn't Penelope Featherington.
President.
Eloise. There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Where's my sister's
And are
necklace?
Shall we go and get some lemonade?
Oh, they're friends now.
Convenience friends, just because she doesn't have someone else.
I know people are probably expecting more of a reaction from us, but I can't remember if Cressida's all that bad.
Cressida's evil.
Is she though?
Well, she was evil in the first. Is
she evil?
She was our competition in the first season.
She wasn't evil.
But she's like a mean girl though.
Yeah, probably.
She's definitely a mean girl.
Did she made like fun of her weight, right?
She did.
I've always pictured a man who writes poetry, but above all else, it should be someone who gives me butterflies just by looking at him.
Handing them to you? Where's he getting all those butterflies from?
And do you miss Francesca?
She said just by looking at them.
Someone kind.
Well, that is plain.
I'm curious at what they're leaning in towards
Yeah,
with her.
for her, yeah.
Daphne was excited. Eloise was not. Kate was focused on just being a sister.
1 week returned from honeymoon, and already my son has left you to fend for yourself. With 2 sisters out in society this season, work has only just begun.
She seems rather composed, does she not?
Practicality is quite the opposite of love. I am eager to see how she will fare. And Eloise?
Oh, Eloise don't give up.
Eloise was like, I did not care whatsoever.
I spent enough time last season trying to assist her until my assistance nearly drove her outside society, so I am not interfering for now.
I hope to be half the Viscountess you are.
I am sure you will be even greater. I will move into a dower house as soon as I find one. Do not worry.
So you can just hang out.
Back
We
in
can all
India,
stay in the
mothers stay in the
Bridgerton
home
house.
long
Yeah.
beyond their children's wedding. I'm grateful to have you close.
Multi-generational home. We love that.
Lady Bridgerton.
If I could keep my mother. The bad bitch in white?
You're enjoying the festival.
With red?
Ooh, oh my goodness.
How is it possible that your dance cards for the season are not yet full of suitors?
Oh, you are
Flowers in
quite the
bloom.
charmer, aren't you?
Each one of you.
His hair changed.
His hair's changed a few times.
Yeah.
My stories from abroad are not suitable for such tender young ladies.
I feel like he was darker too when he
Were I to
walked
tell you
out.
even the tiniest adventure, I would be forced to marry you.
Oh, he's just...
He's working his angles, isn't he?
He seems to be the first of the guys
to really like be
lean
like,
into this.
Ooh.
Even though he's saying he doesn't want to find a wife.
He's like, I'm the die man of this season.
He's definitely more excited than Anthony was.
Yeah.
And Ray Jean Page didn't give a fuck.
No.
As the last Lord Featherington wrote a document bequeathing the estate to my girls.
Interesting.
Just as soon as one of them produces an heir.
Did he?
Did he?
Yeah.
Shall we get some refreshments?
Moving on.
Pen. It has felt like I've been absent years instead of months.
Much has certainly changed in that time.
A good deal, I know. That was all the rage in Paris.
I like that coat of his, or vest.
That's Benedict's
Whereas
thing. He's biting his
elsewhere,
brother's style.
Things seem to have fundamentally changed. Am I mistaken, or was Eloise walking arm in arm with Cressida Cowper?
As you said, sometimes time moves rather quickly.
Why didn't you tell us sooner that one of us would be the new Lady Featherington?
Well, technically, one of our sons will be the new Lord Featherington.
So you think you're a part of this race? With what husband?
You and I'm the heirs mama. The first necessity would be ridding the house of the dusty books.
Do not worry, I will let you keep your books in the cloakroom.
Which I imagine will be empty, as who will want to visit either of you?
Come on,
guys.
be friends.
Right? It's all three of you against the world.
Neither of you will be inheriting anything if you do not go home and get to work. I take comfort in knowing that you will always be here to take care of me.
Excuse me, no.
Oh,
No.
I might have taken care of you if I was married, but now...
Now I won't. Good luck with the other two. All right, what's the plan?
Oh, the Featherington song!
You know who's really hot? Penelope.
I do not wish to see a citrus colour ever again.
Oh.
I cannot live at home any longer.
Where are you gonna live?
It's been hard enough living under my mother's rules,
gonna
but
marry.
my sister's. I must take a husband before that happens.
Interesting.
Does my lady have a certain suitor?
Well, that's a
in
natural
mind?
progression then. I like that.
Yeah.
I should like to be sensible. Someone kind, who allows for my privacy for obvious reasons.
What reasons?
Then a new look is just the thing.
Something like what they're wearing in Paris.
She's like, you know, I don't know what that is.
I know. I was like,
I'm not from there.
I was rewatching the first season. Was she not from Paris and she just puts on the accent?
I'm sure she probably spent time in Paris enough to fake it.
Where's it from?
Trader in Marseille.
My perfume is from Paris.
Where are my playing cards from? Is this writing Spanish? You visited France and Spain.
It is lovely. Oh my, we really are late. Francesca.
But yeah, I am curious as to what angle they're going to go with her because I feel like we haven't exhausted all
Eloise,
But it's like
types,
surely
but
you're not eager to hasten
we've
to the
done
Modi?
different things, so now
I have something for you. It is a book, a rare Bavarian text on the right.
I'm in the middle of reading something. It is called Emma.
The novel.
Somewhere
You've
in the
never been
middle.
one for silly romances.
Oh, did she say she's reading Emma?
Yeah.
Perhaps
Nice.
my tastes have changed.
I take it your taste in friendship has changed as well.
Cressida surprised me this summer. She showed me kindness in the country when no one else would.
And what of Penelope?
We've simply grown apart.
Would Penelope say that?
Lady Whistledown nearly ruined me last season. I lost the battle and I have no appetite for the war, so I've joined the winning side. Not unlike you, I take it. Or is this truly the new you?
A man cannot tell his secrets.
Must be lonely.
Oh.
Oh, she's got worn down by society.
Right. She's like, so have you. Well, hello.
I've been hoping we would meet.
Did not seem so.
I avoided society because I did not know if you'd want to see me.
And perhaps because you were worried I might reveal your secret.
Ooh.
I do appreciate you keeping it. Eloise, I'm so sorry about everything.
For what you did? Or because I discovered it was you who wrote such damning things?
But I was only trying to protect...
Oh, I do not need your explanations. I have kept your secret exactly because I do not wish to keep revisiting the past.
Fair.
Now you have your life, and I have mine.
With Cressida. Are you really friends with her?
What did she...
She very well, Penelope.
She's mean, but did she do like one thing specific? I can't like remember.
She sucks.
Because now that you're back, I'm not certain what I'm supposed to do exactly.
Paint.
Quite certain Mother has a
Naked.
list of young ladies she can offer you.
Bridgerton's. My
Hey,
apologies.
Nice. I was wondering if this was his
Business
place.
is good. Pardon me, wife business comes first.
Yes.
Are you getting into more shady dealings though?
Mr. Dundas is here
No,
to see
he's
us, Will.
done with that.
Mr. Dundas.
Are you sure?
Maybe they're gonna come for him for how he got the money in the first place.
Are you aware, Mrs. Mundrich, of your great aunt?
Kent, yes. We met once.
What?
In my youth. Very cold lady.
No, she died. Now
She
you
is
guys have the
colder
money.
now, I am afraid.
That's a great way of putting that.
It's a very cold way of putting it.
Oh, she's died.
She has left your son Nicholas everything.
Period.
Oh.
Nicholas shall be the next Baron of Kent.
Yeah.
That's good for them, right?
Ooh, that's great for them.
As long as they raise a good son.
It might be a lot of responsibility, though, that they are not used to.
Yeah.
Oh. Getting sexy time kind of early.
It's because this couple freaking loves each other. I wish you were Matt Bomer.
What?
Damn.
Yeah, get down there. Yeah.
Get your bag, girl.
That's hot.
Ignore them.
I cannot.
What's happening out there cannot be as important as what's happening down here.
Yeah.
That what we are doing is not how one makes an heir.
We were all up in there with him. Like, whoa.
This is my first week as Viscountess in my new home. Tonight is Lady
Ooh.
Danbury's ball. I must
Oh.
make a good impression.
You will. Oh, I'm glad that she's actually involved in this season.
Right.
Because I liked her character, and I was like, oh, don't just toss her aside.
They're like, well, this is what we wanted for Daphne and the Duke, but...
I know people are like, well, they weren't really in the second book. I'm like, yeah, but if Ray J or Reggae Jean Page would have been like up for it, they would have brought him back.
They would have found a way, yeah.
They would have involved them a lot more.
Yeah.
I should like to try something a little different tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, what's she gonna do? Oh, she's gonna show herself off tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
I heard they took inspiration from like...
From different
Jessica
rom-coms,
Rabbit.
right? Yeah. I heard costumes were inspired by different rom-coms.
That's fun. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. That will be fun to read about after.
I wonder what Whistledown will write about next issue. The season's off to quite a dull start.
Oh.
Cressida...
Those sleeves.
I don't like your hair.
Pardon me, miss. We failed to collect your cloak.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
I do not think that will be necessary.
That's a gorgeous look for her.
Jealousy, my love. At you.
Do you know the song yet?
I do.
I only know the chorus.
Oh, damn it.
It is not us they stare at.
Aw, look at him. He's so happy. Cheese guy's so sweet.
If she wants to wear such a melancholy colour, that's her prerogative.
Oh, God damn it, I do know this song. Oh, now who's paying attention?
Actually, I might have had the wrong one.
God! I do know that song.
I thought it was the A, B, C, D, E, F, U, and then I thought it was that one, actually.
Kind of sounded like that.
Right? But I didn't hear the A, B, C, D part.
Pleasure to see you.
What a striking gown you have on.
You as well, my lord. not the gown part, obviously the first part. It is a pleasure to see you all in your proper evening dress, which is not at all gown-like.
Oh, still a little awkward. She's not used to the male attention quite yet.
You genuinely enjoy embroidery.
Of
course I do. There is simply so much one can do with it.
For example?
Since you have asked.
For example.
The stem stitch.
I like to read, but perhaps too much. My mama's always telling me to put my books down. Not that there is anything wrong with reading. I'm not quite sure of her reasoning. Do you all like to read?
The feather stitch,
Oh.
the fly stitch.
Do you not have a favourite, Miss Eloise?
No, I don't give a
The
flip about stitching.
Shift stitch.
Shift
I'm not
stitch?
familiar with that.
I'm gonna shift into the next conversation.
Perhaps something besides embroidery.
Yeah,
Oh.
I just...
A Jess.
I hate...
A Jess.
Clever.
That was kind of clever.
It was clever. She's just insulted.
Yeah.
Forgive me. Please, you were saying, Lord Barnell.
Perhaps we should take our leave, lest we remain too long and give Lady Whistledown something to write about.
No, don't worry about it. I won't talk about it. I mean, she
oh,
won't.
shit.
Who is she?
Penelope?
That, Your Majesty, is Miss Penelope Featherington.
Really?
Yeah.
Charlotte?
She was like, never seen her in my life.
Well, there is some anxiety that you have not yet selected a diamond.
A diamond?
A diamond is precious because it is rare. You have only named the diamond once. It was Lady Whistledown who named the diamond the first year. How right she was about the Duchess.
I like that she's reminding us.
Oh, thank God. Remember last season where they were saying, oh, last season this.
Miss Francesca, what are your hobbies?
I play the pianoforte.
Who are you besides your hobbies? Yes. What do you
Womb
desire?
for you to impregnate. What do you want?
What makes you tick?
Oh, boy, I didn't know this was a quiz.
I think my brother needs me.
I was like, I didn't think they cared about any of that stuff. I thought...
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I thought I was just
Wait,
like...
you want more than a womb?
You want
with legs?
a pretty girl who can give you babies and can play a piano? Yes.
Ugh. Well, they were interested in her, so she's just like awkward.
Yeah, I know.
That's funny.
She hasn't had to flirt before.
He really ought to take to the floor again. Once one finds oneself on the wall, it is difficult to come off it, no matter what one does.
Oh.
At least the wall is not asking what makes me tick. I did not expect to be inspected as if I were some rare insect writhing under a microscope.
You didn't? Isn't that all this society is?
You do not much like attracting notice, do you? Seems as though every Bridgerton was born to attract notice. You are lucky for that.
My sisters suck.
And you are lucky to have so much notice. For some of us, the notice is very slight.
Dance?
Damn. As if
Course,
to
mate.
prove her freaking point.
Well.
You really ought to take to the floor again. It's difficult to come off the wall once you are on it.
Hey,
I said that.
I just said that to you.
You can't... Fine.
Are you well, Miss Featherington?
Yes. Cold headache.
This is the guy from the pictures.
From the ice cream or from the very congenial looking miss with the sneer?
I have been the recipient of an untold number of withering looks.
And why do I have the feeling that you, in turn, know how to make one wither, if you so choose?
Whoa.
Me?
Me?
Well, I suppose...
Help her, Cressida.
I don't think she's going to
excuse
help
me,
her. You terrible
fine.
human being.
I'm so clumsy.
Accidents will happen, and I shall find a maid to help you.
It is a pity you did not choose something sturdier. Perhaps if you had not bought such cheap fabric.
Hit her.
you would have ripped.
Settle it with fists.
And your hair sucks every season.
She likes to have it high and tight.
Pen, I'm so sorry.
Pen, whatever happened to you, I must say, Bridgerton, you are much more fun this season. Do excuse me, just a moment.
Every time they say season, it's just... I know what they mean.
Yeah.
But it's
it's very meta.
It's very meta, whether intentionally or not.
Why are you leaving so soon, especially in such a charming dress?
Do not mock me, please.
Charming.
Mock you? I assure you, I'm quite serious.
Good night, Mr. Bridgerton.
Do you not need a chaperone?
Spinsters do not need chaperones.
You are not a spinster.
I am in my 3rd year on the marriage mark with no
Close.
prospects to show for it. What would you call that?
Unlucky?
Something wrong. I wrote to you, as I always do, and well, you did not respond. I miss you.
Well, you should have said that out loud.
You miss me.
He's like, there you go.
You miss me, but you would never court me. Is that correct?
Call him out.
Pen,
I overheard you at my mama's ball last season.
Ooh.
Telling everyone how you would never, ever court Penelope Featherington.
Can't just drag me around like a plaything.
Perhaps we should talk about this somewhere more private.
Because I embarrass you.
Ooh.
Of course you would never court me. I am the laughingstock of the town, even when I change my entire wardrobe.
But the wit has not changed yet.
It just never occurred to me that you, of all people, could be so cruel.
The wit is only, you got to transfer the Lady Whistledown wit into your everyday.
She didn't know how to do that.
It's wit and wardrobe.
It's like us. We're kind of stupid outside of these cameras, aren't we?
I'm pretty great. I don't know about you.
I can edit myself to seem very clever, but in real life, I'm like...
I feel like lately you've been really into the fact that you're only funny because you're edited.
I want to remind people I edit.
They know.
We edit these.
They know.
Lady Featherington, I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
Good day, Mr.
Is that not the same guy who...
Walter Dundas.
Who went to the...
I work for the Crown, responsible for ensuring the lines of succession run smoothly within our great families.
Oh.
I have been made aware that your cousin Jack Featherington recently left town with your entire fortune.
Yes, sir. My cousin, the swindler.
I have in my possession a document he signed granting the estate to one of your daughters once she produces a male heir.
That document is valid.
Are any of your daughters with child?
Oh, I do hope to receive the news any day now.
Currently, the Crown is unaware of another living male heir. It would be quite a task transferring the estate to another family. But should I find that this rather convenient document is in fact forged before one of your girls has an heir, the upheaval may indeed be necessary.
It is a good thing the document is not forged.
Okay.
I think I'm going to kill you.
So far, we're good. All he's saying, it'll be so much easier if your girls have a kid soon before we realize that this is fake. Because obviously it's fake.
Is it fake, though?
I think.
Didn't she just force him to sign it?
I don't know.
I could have sworn she just forced him to sign it. Either way, kill him.
Well, not yet. All the girls just have to have a male heir, which is super easy, right?
I don't like how smug he is. Kill him.
I thought we did not like Penelope. What you did was cruel and unnecessary.
Why is Cressida dressed like a loofah?
Talk. How difficult it has been for you to find a husband.
I do like that jacket,
But do you not think it might be easier if you displayed a bit less frankness?
It has been difficult to find a husband.
Is Cressida coming back? Are we getting a little
It has been more
redemption?
difficult still to find a friend.
Oh, do you wonder why, Cressida?
I've had many since my debut.
Interesting.
Right? She's still not married. That's crazy.
But the season has a way of coming between young ladies, pitting us against one another.
What did I say? This is a society that pits women against each other.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Society does not seek to forge affections amongst us. I thought I was the only one who noticed.
Straight man from 2024 noticed.
Oh, let's give it up for respecting women!
But whatever Penelope did to lose your friendship, she is undeserving of my attention. Let us think only of ourselves. We are
Have you
far
not-
more interesting.
Have you not been only thinking of yourself,
I'm inclined to
Cressida?
agree with you.
She's been focusing on ruining other people's lives.
Well, that was one step towards something. You just gotta not be such a...
Wow.
I don't even have to say it.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'll put it at the very end.
How are your meetings?
Not nearly as good as our bed.
Oh my god, they are horny.
Return to it?
They're Bridgertons. Horny.
The way she breathes and... Oh,
There's a
no, she's
matter I must
focused.
discuss with you first. Your mother.
I know, she's doing everything she can to delay her move.
No, I think
I'll speak
that we
with
should
her today.
let her
What
stay.
if you did not? Your mother enjoys being Viscountess so much, while I have already spent years taking care of Edwina and running the Sharma household.
She said, I'm tired. I would love to be a lady of leisure.
So why not put ourselves first for once?
Oh, so they're leaving.
Extend the honeymoon.
They're like, you guys graduated. You're not on this show anymore.
No, because we're too interesting. That is kind of the problem. Every time it cuts to them, I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about anybody else. Well,
Put
I
me on
just
the desk.
finished organize those.
Come.
How was last night?
It was satisfactory.
Whatever those are, those look delicious.
Think of the balls as playing a duet. When you play with another person, there is a vulnerability which can be quite frightening. But it is worth it once you find that person with whom you make an unexpected harmony.
She's going to get somebody this season, right? Possibly.
I'm not frightened of the balls, Mama. Or of finding a match.
She's not frightened balls.
What you and
That's
Father,
gonna be helpful
Daphne and
for being
Anthony will
straight.
have is enviable. It is also rare.
Not for
And I'm not
Bridgerton.
certain I need to feel butterflies or unexpected harmony per your metaphor.
But you will at least be open if love comes your way.
Let us see what happens.
I don't know anything about her book. I feel like nobody's said anything about
No.
Francesca's book.
You have a visitor, miss.
I got a freaking what? Oh.
Visitor.
I'm very sorry for my callous comment here last year. It pains me to see you upset.
Then perhaps you should not have come.
Because I'm going to be upset.
I'm not the man I was last season.
Why? How?
And I'm most certainly not ashamed of you, Pen. The opposite is true. I seek you out at every social assembly because I know you will lift my spirits and make me see the world in ways I could not have imagined.
Right.
You don't want me to touch your
You're
dinkle.
clever. I am proud to call you my very good friend.
It's been vexing, watching you walk back into society with such ease. Every year, I pray I might finally feel that way amidst the marriage mart, and that comfort never materializes.
Oof.
If a husband is what you seek.
Oh, we're doing the coaching trope.
Let me help you.
I love that trope.
Let me help.
It's a fun one.
I was in 17 cities this summer. Charm can be taught.
Colin, I cannot have you with me whispering into my ear in every ballroom.
That's why we'll have these earpieces.
What? It'll be a string that I will connect down your dress and across the room where I will talk into this can here.
There is nothing more I want than to earn back the favor of the one person who has always made me feel appreciated. What do you say?
You want me to shake your hand?
That
Okay.
is perhaps unusual, but are we not friends?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. Holy shit.
Just know when we enter this deal,
Friends.
we're just friends. You don't get to get jealous when somebody else wants me.
Oh, but he will.
Well, then it's too late. You had your chance.
It's not how emotions work.
I don't know. I think I'm just gonna be salty.
Don't be freaking salty.
Yeah. Get your man, Penelope.
Is that Whistledown?
Dearest,
shit.
gentle reader, when the tide of change turns, it can be sudden, fierce, and deadly.
Welcome to your new home.
Yeah, they look stressed as...
Yeah. Excited, but nervous.
While others are clinging firmly to that which they already know. None more so than our queen, who has still yet to choose a diamond.
Is her hair wrapped? Yes.
Your serve, your majesty.
Oh, my serve. Oh, you're coming for me.
I do love a game, especially when I am so often the victor.
I thought you were Charlotte. It works every time.
Whistledown has come early.
I am reading it. Lady Whistledown has a good deal to say about you.
Did she not write it?
Colin, in fact.
Whatever she has said about him, she is wrong.
And then there are some who take the embrace of change a step too far.
Good afternoon.
Uh-oh.
What did it say about Colin?
You are mentioned.
Colin's a hoe. Ben is a hoe.
As with Mr. Colin Bridgerton, who seems to have embraced a new personality entirely. Is this new character the real him, or simply a ploy for attention?
So,
and does Mr. Bridgerton even know?
is this season going to be about refinding Whistledown? Kind of like when Gossip Girl had somebody else be Gossip Girl?
I do not care what Lady Whistledown writes about me, but ruining Miss Thompson, Lady Crane, and then nearly ruining you last season, I will never forgive her.
That's going to be something.
Have any idea who she might be?
If I ever find out, I will make sure it is her life that is ruined.
Well, drama be drama-ing.
He's quite angry.
Well, we are freaking back, Benji.
Oh, man, we're back in it. Back in the Bridgerton drama.
That feels good. That went down smooth. It was like a nice warm brandy just going right down the esophagus.
You don't drink brandy.
But if I did, it'd be nice and smooth. That was a good balance of a lot of things happening there. They set up for what's going to happen over the next few episodes.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to figure out who the new Whistledown is.
No,
right?
that's not what's happening. She wrote this before he apologized to her.
Oh.
Come on, Benji. What are you like?
I was like, she looked like she didn't want that out, so why is she surprised? So it must be someone else, right? I think I was thinking about what Colin would have to do to make me trust him.
But he hasn't even done anything. Like, obviously, what she overheard, that was shady. But it's like, you can't pine over someone for years and expect them to just know.
I just am of the camp that if they didn't like you for that long, why do you like me now? You know?
Because
what does
you
it
grow.
Mean? Because now I'm hot?
Would you care if you suddenly got hot and the person that you were obsessed with decided to like you?
I don't know. I'd be a little bit hesitant. I'd be like, hey.
Yeah, so if Chris Evans was like, wow, Benji, you're suddenly hot, you'd be like, how did you know who I am, Chris Evans? If this was a 21st century show, I'd say, Penelope, you should have freaking told him and then moved on.
Yeah, but she would have told him and he would have been like, hey, I don't feel the same. We're just friends. But then they would have stayed friends and then this same thing would have happened and he would have fallen for her and it would have been the same outcome. So it doesn't matter if she told him or not, but because the outcome stays the same. But I would agree
with you. I would agree with you if that was the case. If he never knew that she liked her.
That doesn't matter.
It does.
He shouldn't have to know because she should like him already. He should like her already.
That's not how it works, okay? That's annoying. That's an annoying perspective. If he didn't like her already and then he grows to like her, it's because he's seeing something he never saw before.
He should have seen it. He should have saw
This is why our friends, why we get in arguments. She's just supposed to read her mind.
All she did was changed her hair and the color of her dress.
She's grown more confident.
He couldn't see that. She's the exact same person.
People grow over time.
Same person.
No, she's not.
She is.
He's grown. People freaking grow, Benji.
You should know.
We weren't best friends when we first met. Am I supposed to have just...
And why was that? Because
I grew to know you.
Know that I was awesome.
That's not how it works.
You refused to see how great I was.
I see you're great
lucky
now.
We're here today.
Are you going to toss this friendship out because I wasn't immediately your best friend? Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
All right, so I guess I'm finishing this. Jesus, Benji. Anyway, I'm excited.
I am excited.
Anything else we have to say, or does that pretty much cover it?
No, we're going to talk forever. I just don't see how her saying something would all of a sudden make it to where, oh yeah, like now he's got to work for it.
I'm just talking about in 21st century views.
I'm talking about now. I'm talking about now and then. If there was something there to see, that's always been there.
No, because he might not have known that she liked him.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because when you like someone, it doesn't matter whether they like you or not. You shoot your shot.
No, he didn't like her, but if she would have mentioned it, then she could have gotten over it. That's what I'm saying. If this was modern day, I would say he doesn't like you, either tell him or move on. But since it's not modern day, she clearly didn't feel safe to tell him because it's a different time for women.
Well,
and then he's discovering that he does kind of like her, and that's okay.
Also, like, there wasn't anything to tell because she was like, obviously he won't like me, so why would I tell him? Because he clearly doesn't like her. So then don't turn around and decide to like her when somebody else does. It's too late.
You growing
had
to like
your
her.
Chance.
Whatever.
What is there to grow to like? You've known me since we were kids.
Again, friendships and relationships can grow over time. You don't just automatically know that someone's right for you. Some of us grow to like people.
Some of us need to know ourselves well enough.
No!
To be able to figure it out sooner.
That's not how it works.
Even the guy, the people were like, oh man, what about Penelope? And he was like, ew, gross.
No, I'm not forgiving him for that.
If it was gonna be something, if he was gonna like her, then maybe something should have clicked in his head at some point of like, wait, is she a possibility? Should I be looking at her?
I'm just saying people can grow.
I'm just saying sometimes you miss your shot.
Okay, fair. That's all for her to decide, not for us as a third person entity.
Yeah, sure. Well, this has been fun. We're looking forward to the second episode.
If you want to watch all of this uncut, you can go over to Patreon, where we have for $5. We're releasing these before each of them come out on YouTube. And we have a Fable account, so why don't you go check out our TV club, and we'll be in there discussing with you what we thought of the episodes, and share this with your Bridgerton friends.
Yes.
Because we're going to be having passionate discussions like this for each episode, I am sure.
Probably. We are on two different sides of these debates passionately.
Very.
And I don't understand how it is that we get along so well when we're so passionately on opposite sides of
because
things.
We've grown to appreciate each other.
I appreciated you from day one.
That's because I'm awesome. All right, guys. I'm Rizzo.
I'm Benji.
Sweet dreams, pop stars.
Keep watching. We're releasing these twice a week, so check back in.
There you go.
Because there's gonna be another one this week.
Yeah, and hopefully it's on Wednesdays and Wednesdays and Fridays.
It depends on copyright,
but it really depends on copyright.
The goal is twice a week and a specific day. But we will see you on the next one sometime this week.
These are all in the. Hey, let's go to our Patreons, Benji. Yee. I never remember which way to look.
Yeah. You have to mirror. You have to mirror flip.
Or are they over here?
Put us in the corner. So I think they're this way, but that's wrong. Probably.
Either way, thanks for our patrons.
Yeah.
All right.
Just to quickly try it while you're editing. Maybe we'll cut this out. Point towards the whiteboard. Oh, they're coming this way.
Whiteboard?
Or point towards
the wall.
The dinosaurs. Ooh.
I think it's the whiteboard. I think because you're always on.
Now when you edit it, you see which one of those is right.
The
and
whiteboard.
We'll know moving on.
Okay.
And we can write it on the whiteboard that the patrons are over here.
Okay.
They're over there. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
You need to stop being such a cunt.